Oh my god. Wow, you guys, we've done it. I don't know why I'm holding my heart right now, you guys, but I'm feeling it right now. We found ourselves in another Champions League final. This is why we are the only club in London that matters. The only one in London that matters. Oh, honestly, just give me a few seconds to calm down, you guys. I need to take a little breather here, yeah, because I'm getting a bit too gassed. I'm getting a bit too excited. Oh my god, it feels surreal. It just feels surreal. For some baffling reason this season, I just had a sense and a feeling that we could go far in the Champions League this season. And now we're in a final. Oh my god, you guys, I have to calm down a lot. You know, it's just like multiple takes now already trying to get this review out. But you know what? Now that I've calmed down a lot more, I think we have to start by looking at the lineup set out by Thomas Tuchel, because there was a little bit of controversy at the start of the game seeing Timo Werner, you know, in the team over Pulisic, who was incredible in the first leg. But for me, this is where Thomas Tuchel shines. He shines at his brightest because he understands how the game is going to go. He understands the flow of the game. He understands how if you do this certain tactic, the repercussions you can get from that. And this explains his world-class game management. With Timo Werner, with his devastating pace in behind, the pace that forces Madrid's defense to go back, creating those gaps between the lines for us to maneuver when we do our best working. You know, that's why you had to start Werner. You need him for his work rate, but you also then have the options off the bench, depending on whatever happens in the second half, where we have solutions to help fight against whatever. With Pulisic coming on in the second half against a Madrid team where you're hoping we are going to be leading, they are going to be pushing up even more, and they are going to be more tired near the end of the game. Pulisic is the worst player anyone wants to play in those final 20-25 minutes, you guys. And this is just a clear demonstration of Tuchel and his big game excellence. He's played such a pivotal role in allowing us to, you know, play to a level that I think a lot of us fans didn't even realise that this team possessed and this team had. We've been collecting points off the biggest teams in the world this season. Incredible records. You know, previous seasons, our big game record has been awful, but now we're the team that you don't want to play against. You know, we're nasty off the ball. We're going to close you down. We're going to win our second balls, our 50-50s. You know, we have an incredible defense behind us that are warriors, that, you know, take control, that win their battles aerially on the ground. And on top of all of that, they play beautiful football out from the back. In midfield, we have Kante, a guy where if anyone plays alongside him, you instantly have a world-class midfield. He's a player that elevates the team and allows you to win things maybe that you're not supposed to win. And in Jorginho, when you're playing this possession-style game, he is one of the best in the world at what he does. Constantly one step ahead. You can't close him down, you can't press him, you can't get in his face. Put him in a system like this and he absolutely shines. Our wing-backs, they compete, they fight. Up front, they work hard, they have pace, they have skill, they can go at you 1v1, they can play short, they can go on behind. We have an incredible team in the making, you guys, and the next few years is going to be some of the most exciting to watch as a Chelsea fan, honestly. But now that we understand some of the tactical reasons behind the lineup, let's delve into the game even more now, because that first half, it really started off in a more tactical affair. You know, it wasn't a game where we had to press from the front immediately. It was about, you know, keeping our shape in the middle, using that mid-block against Real Madrid, allowing them to, you know, play out from the back to have the ball. Because once they did, we could then press them and close them down. We really saw Real Madrid doing anything out wide. You know, their plan with the wing-backs, Mendy and Vinicius, just didn't work at all. It wasn't good enough. We were able to outplay them, outbeat them, outthink them, outfight them. And once we were able to do that, you guys, we just had, you know, so many opportunities on the transition to do what the hell we wanted to do, whatever we wanted to do, you guys. And, you know, we got our first glimpse of danger quite early on when Timo Werner had a goal ruled off for being offside. Now, as I tweeted earlier, I just had some belief in Werner tonight. I had belief because of the confidence that I was getting from Tuchel, the confidence from Werner's teammates too. This was the type of game where Werner shines in when you give him space, and today, even though he should never have been offside, he should have timed that run, I knew that he was going to come big and he was destined to have a moment in this game. And of course, I don't know, but it feels like the footballing gods are they're back supporting us again, you guys. You know, they like the club again. The first goal gets scored by none other than Timo Werner. Now, who kickstarted the move to set that first goal up? Who kickstarted the move to set up the last and final goal in this game? It was none other than world-class N'Golo Kante. For me, one of the best players in the world in starting defensive attack. I mean, we've seen it over 2 legs against Real Madrid. You know, Kante is one of the best midfield players on this planet. He is elite. He is one of the top 3 in his position in the entire world. I mean, what an incredible world-class performance from him. Tuchel was right. When you have players like him in your team, they allow you to win things. Constantly wins his second balls. I don't know how he finds the energy to just, go up another gear too in midfield as well. But when he wins the ball, he's always playing the right positive forward pass every single time. And it's why he's always been a midfield player that is more than just playing as a DM. He is complete. He can play in many different roles, and it's nice to see N'Golo finally getting more respect on his name. He is greater than a guy that just covers distance in a game. I mean, we've seen what his technical prowess is about. And again, he sets up the first goal by playing a great pass into Kai, and Kai was very unlucky that his lofted effort didn't go over Courtois. But who was there at the right time? It was none other than Timo Werner. He makes it 1-0, and then, before the half even ends, we had many opportunities to get a second potential goal. Werner had a moment on the counter-attack. There was this time where Rudiger went on some incredible, just amazing run straight through Real Madrid. Werner had to play him in, and I think with how Rudiger was playing throughout the game today, let's not forget his earlier shot from outside the box in this game too. I think he would have been more profitable in front of goal. But regardless, I felt like this team had a lot of confidence against Real Madrid for good reason, because I feel like the intensity we have is just too great for them to handle. So the second half comes, and what is the story of the second half? Well, it's been a story that I think all of us guys are just absolutely bored of, and that's our inability to finish our chances, you guys. I mean, wow. When I tell you that this game should have been 4-5-0, this should have been one of those, absolute annihilations. One of the best annihilations in the Champions League. We should have seen something like this today. But our lack of clinical ability in front of goal, you guys, let's hope it's not going to cost us anytime soon. We've come too far now. We've come too far. But, chances from Mount, he should have done a lot better when he had that chance himself. We saw a miss from Kai Havertz on his stronger left foot too. I was expecting to see that ball just finessed into that bottom left corner. We saw Kai Havertz hit the post as well. We saw Thiago Silva missing an incredible opportunity from a set piece as well. And it was just getting quite laughable in the end in regards to the ease in which we were just slicing and playing ourselves through Real Madrid. I think throughout this game today, they only did 2 things of considerable danger. Unsurprisingly, they both came from Karim Benzema. And who was there yet again to stop him? And none other than, and say it with me, world-class Edouard Mendy. I think we've seen him play throughout nearly the course of an entire season. We haven't seen any mistakes, no notable mistakes. He hasn't looked out of his depth whatsoever. And you can see he has the full respect of all his teammates, and most importantly, his backline too. He made 2 out of this world saves at the key time, and it gets difficult, you guys, because when you're a keeper like Mendy, when you're not really tested, you're not doing much throughout a game, it's all about your concentration in those key moments and those key areas. And Mendy steps up time and time again, and that is the key indication behind whether the player has that world-class level inside of him. So, you know, incredible just business from the club to sign him. And I think another incredible part about our game that needs to get a lot more credit now is our defense. For me, easily be one of the best defenses in the world. We do. Seeing the rise and form of your Christensen, who's looking out of this world. You know, he's starting to fulfill his potential. We're seeing a world-class centre-back in the making with him. You know, he's filled up, he looks big, he wins his balls, he's not weak anymore. And that's beautiful to see. I'm looking at Antonio Rudiger. I mean, what a warrior. The way that this guy, just through his own charisma and his ability, has been able to just, you know, turn his entire season around for himself. I mean, you have to rate it. I'm sorry, you have to rate it. Today, steps up and he's starting to show that he's one of the best defenders in the league, one of the best in Europe, because this season, he's been out of this world. The passes he was playing today from inside his own half, these 70-yard balls over the top to try and find Kai, a Werner on the counter-attack. We're seeing him carrying the ball confidently into midfield, trying to set up attacks as well, switching the play, tackling, marking, interception, aerial duels getting blocked. I mean, this is it, you guys. We have the foundations of a team that can go all the way now to win the Champions League, and it does feel that now is the time as fans for us to really believe the source that this team has. But, you know, before I even end things with games like this and moments like this, I mean, I still can't believe we're in a Champions League final, you guys. But, you know, we have to continue on, and let's discuss the second goal now. N'Golo Kante, what an important signing this guy has been. You know, I've got to gas up more for Kante. I got to thank Thomas Tuchel so much for, you know, bringing back the Kante that we all know. Now, I'm not saying that we have seen a different Kante. What I'm trying to say in a very terrible manner is that I've been seeing a Kante who's been getting injured left, right and centre. Why has that been the case? Because managers in Sarri and in Lampard have been rushing him back time and time again when he's not ready. And I don't want to say abusing him, that is too strong of a word, but definitely taking for granted Kante's physique and his ability to play. And, you know, with Tuchel, now with this current setup, it allows for more rotation now in our midfield players, where we don't have to see Kante play every single game all the time. Meaning that now that he can manage himself even more, in the key parts of the season now, we can see the superhuman Kante. Because for that second goal, I'm telling you, because the minute that Kante just turbocharged to win that first ball, you guys, I knew from that moment, because I've seen it already in this game, that Kante had sealed it for us. Because what happened then? Plays the pass to Pulisic, who holds his run, looks to find Mason, who finally puts that ball where it deserved to be, in the back of the net. And that's it, you guys. We sealed our place against sore odds against Real Madrid. We're in the final. We're playing against Man City. We can do it. We can do it, you guys. We can beat them. I feel we have it in this team. We're just too solid. We're just too balanced right now. We have a manager in Tuchel that is just a step ahead most of his peers. I think that's just evident to see right now, you guys. And, you know, there is history that is close to being made, but it's not over yet. The team have to continue what they're doing, treat every game like a final, take every game serious, compete, train hard and compete hard against each other in training. And there, you guys, is the ingredients for success that you need at clubs like ours. But I'm going to end things now. The way I was screaming and shouting today, I haven't done this for a while. I keep saying it, it's boring, I know, but we are in a Champions League final, you guys. Who would have thought this was happening this season? Wow. It's time that we believe in the source that this team has. We've got the quality, the manager, the players. Let's do it, you guys. Let's bring the Champions League home back again. On that note, you guys, I'm EFC. This is Blue Lines TV. Of course, stay tuned for the player ratings video, which you guys have to watch. I'm not accepting any excuses tonight. And I'll see you guys later. Cool.